Welcome back to the channel. Today, your Indianapolis Infernaps are taking on one of my best friends, Tog, coach of the Michigan Minetrics. This is going to be a very quick team builder as I'm almost a week late uploading this, but taking a look at his team, he has Gengar, Bronzong, Diancie, Flygon, Incineroar, Tauros, Rabsca with Terra Ground and Poison, Zebstrika with Terra Fairy and Grass, and Brambleghast and Murkrow. Taking a look at my team, first up we have Sylveon rocking the heavy duty boots, running mainly max HP, max defense, but with a little bit of special attack and a modest nature that ensures that at +1, we can always 2-hit KO Gengar with Hyper Voice. We are rocking a Calm Mindset, obviously, this week with Wish and Protect. Now, the idea is this is going to be our late game sweeper once we remove Bronzong, but we can use this in the early game to pass wishes on to my other team, maybe making Tog not expect that this is my late game sweeper. Up next, we have Grafaiai rocking the Payapa Berry. He has two ghost types that really struggle to touch Grafaiai in Gengar and Brambleghast. The best way for him to do that is Psychic from Gengar, but he also has other coverage for Psychic moves in Bronzong and Rabsca, so the berry felt very necessary this week. We're rocking max attack, max speed to be able to speed tie Gengar, and we have Knockoff, Super Fang, Encore, and Parting Shot. Super Fang is good for things like Bronzong and Diancie, just to remove them all the way down to half health. Knockoff is for the ghosts, and then Encore, of course, is just to lock things in to give me better positioning, and Parting Shot lowers their stats. Now, with him having two ghost types, removing hazards is very difficult for me, so we are bringing Hatchram off the bench this week, rocking the Eviolite with the Terra Steel. And our moveset is a little odd. We are rocking Nuzzle, Baton Pass, Giga Drain, and Healing Wish. Nuzzle is great to spread paralysis amongst his team, the only immunity being Flygon. Baton Pass is to get momentum, and Healing Wish is to keep the team healthy. Maybe if Sylveon gets a little too weak, we can use that. And finally, Giga Drain is there for Diancie. Now, Hatchram's really only going to be swapping in against things that want to set hazards, mainly Bronzong and Diancie, so I wanted to have a way to be able to hit that. Also, our 200 defense on Hatchram allows us to take 3 body presses from a Spadef Bronzong, which is what I'm expecting this week. To help deal with Bronzong for Sylveon, we have Moltres, of course rocking the heavy duty boots, with Fire Blast, Air Slash, U-Turn, and Roost. I went with Fire Blast over Flamethrower because that meant we did not have to run any investment on this to be able to 2-hit KO a specially defensive Moltres. And then we're running a little bit of speed just in case Brambleghast wants to run defensive but tries to speed creep us. Up next, we have Choice Scarf Gallade, which has just been so good this season. We're rocking Sacred Sword, Psycho Cut, Knockoff, and Leaf Blade. We're going with Knockoff over Night Slash because there wasn't any KOs that Night Slash picked up that Knockoff doesn't, and removing items was just a little bit more valuable for my team. And finally, to help deal a little bit more with Gengar and maybe things like Zebstrika, we have Assault Vest Donphan, rocking Earthquake, Knockoff, Ice Shard, and Rapid Spin. We have a bit of weird investment, but Donphan can take 2 Energy Balls from a modest Gengar, and it can 2-hit KO max HP Incineroar with Earthquake after Intimidate. So we just put the remaining EVs into defense at the end there, just to be a little bit bulkier. That is the team for this week. If you enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe. And be sure to check out my Twitch streams if you haven't already. I've been doing a lot of Marvel Rivals content over there, which is partly the reason that these uploads are late. But without further ado, let's get on into the battle.
Alright, here we are with the battle. He brings Zebstrika, Flygon, Incineroar, Tauros, Bronzong, Gengar. No real good hazard setters, like no Diancie or Brambleghast, which is nice. I still think I'm going to lead Hatchram here, no matter what, though, because I can get a Nuzzle off on almost anything. So let's go with that here. Good luck to Tog. I am super nervous for this game. Hoping it goes well, though. And yeah, let's get into it here. What do I think he leads here? It could be Bronzong. We could see Flygon, and I wouldn't be shocked at Zebstrika either, I don't think. Okay, and so this is Flygon here. Okay. So we're just going to Baton Pass out here. What am I taking Hatchram from Flygon. Yeah, U-turn isn't really doing that much to me, so let's just go for a just a baton pass here. Just swap out. See what he wants to do. We might see D-Dance here. That could be somewhat scary. I don't really know what else we would see. I don't know what I have to deal with D-Dance, though, too. It's a little scary. I have Donphan, I guess. Okay, so he just hard swaps here. Cool. What does he decide to go out into? Incineroar. And we'll just baton pass out here, and we will go out into Moltres. There we go. God, I blinked there. So, or we can go Gallade. Gallade has a pretty free knockoff here, if I want to do that. But I think I just play it safe and go out into Moltres here. He'll probably knock off the first time around. God, I kind of want to go this so bad. We'll go Moltres, though. It's just smarter. So, we'll Air Slash the first time, and then we'll U-turn on the follow-up, because he's probably going to want to click knockoff here, if I had to guess. And if Bronzong comes out, I kind of am torn between, like, Fire Blasting it and going out into Hatchram, because I don't want rocks on my side of the field, especially if I lose my boots. So I guess it'll come down to that. So we'll see. I think he knockoffs, though. And that's why I'm kind of, like, sort of all right with it, because Bronzong's his only setter. Unless Flygon gets them now. Let me look. Flygon, stealth. It does. So that is something to keep in mind. Okay. So we do 25%, and we get a flinch. Nice. Okay. So, Moltres into Incineroar. And we did 25%, so that looks like it's going to be max HP with some Spadef. And we did a little more than 25. I think I clicked Air Slash there. I don't know. I thought I was... I didn't know I hit fight yet. Yeah, that was a really good flinch, though. So he's got a little bit of Spadef. Max HP, little Spadef. Which, that's good to know. Flinch gets us a lot of value there. It just gets us some good chip damage, because he has no way to, like, Wish Pass or anything like that, so that damage is permanent. He does hard swap here. Do we see Bronzong come out? Maybe. Okay, so Substrika. Oh, we do a lot to that, too. Okay. Substrika. So that's just about standard offensive. Okay, so problem is I know nothing about this set, and I can't really go Donphan on this. So, God, I want to assume he's special with, like, Thunderbolt. And, oh, nope. And Terra Blast. Grass. So that does a lot into Moltres. What's it doing to Hatchram? That's kind of what I was curious. Okay, and what's it doing to Sylveon? It's doing even less to Sylveon, so we'll go out into that and we'll Wish Pass. I was running low on time there. I just had to figure out what to do. Okay, so it's physical. Okay, so that did down to 254. That did 35%. Wild charge. Okay, so that's just max attack, looks like. Alright, we'll just throw up a Wish here. I need to keep Sylveon healthy because this is how we win in the late game. It looks pretty strong here. Sucks that this is physical. I honestly really expected special from it. Especially if his Phys Dev's higher, it's going to go for Physical Terra Blast once he goes grass. Assuming he's grass. Right? He could not be. Oh, I want to keep this Wish so bad, but I have to pass it to Hatchram. I can also go Moltres, but I need... You know, he only has Gengar. And I still have my boots. Let's keep it. If he sets up rocks, we can clear him. If he had Brambleghast, it would be a different story. He Iron Defenses. That's fine, because we have Moltres. So we get nice and healthy, and we go out into Moltres. I also have Grafai, but I don't trust him to not click attacking move here. Oh, so he's double. Okay. Alright, let's Fire Blast here. We gotta just get damage off on this. I can try to Encore, but I'm just gonna be boosting him more. That's my fear. That's doing nothing. Okay, he blocks. Alright, I'm gonna U-turn here now. This is kind of scary a little bit. I don't like this. I'm gonna try to go Grafai here. Lock him into something. Because I can still swap out of a block. God, that did nothing. I need to check that. Moltres into Bronzong at +1. That has to be heat proof. Huh. Okay, let's try to go this. If he Psychics, it's alright. Perfect. We just have to stay in. But at least we Encore it. If it's Mental Herb, I'm gonna... Okay. Leftovers. We're alright. We're alright. Alright, let me type in some of this information, because I don't have anything typed in yet. Wild Charge. And then this... so it's mono attack. It's probably mono sword power. Calm Mind, Iron Defense, and Block is what we've seen from this. Okay. And so we always Encore here. Awesome. Alright, no longer a threat. We're good. He's just going to keep Calm Minding. I'll eventually be able to whittle him down with Knockoff if he decides to stay in. Whew, alright. God, that had me nervous. I'm not even going to lie. Alright, let's knock off here. I'm totally fine if he stays in. Because he never gets out of this. I'm not swapping, that's for sure. No recovery anymore. I just gotta pay attention for when Encore ends. Because I obviously don't want to allow it to do anything for free. Like, switch moves, I mean. Alright, big damage. I don't really understand why he's staying in. Alright, I think Encore ends here. Yep. So let's go for it again. You're not going anywhere. Keep calm-minded. What are you doing, Tog? Alright, Alright, we'll just spam knockoff here. Removing items is cool. Let me write that down. No item. And then Zimsharka's sitting at like 65, I want to say, after Wild Charge recoil. And this is sitting at like 30. Huge. Okay. And Bronzong's the one thing I need removed for Sylveon to win. So I'm totally cool with weakening this to this extent. And then something else is going to lose an item here. So what's going to lose it? Flygon. No item. Dang. He's sitting at like a little over 60%. Alright. And we will just parting shot on out, and we'll go Hatchram. Yeah, Hatchram. Yeah, let's do that. So we'll parting shot here. Just in case he wants to try to set rocks. I don't want those on my field. Still. Even with Moltres still having its boots. Let me write down it was Yachi. Was Yachi. Okay. And so it's Earth Power. Alright, so no point in going for the Terra here. How's the team looking on health? Oh my god. This is the only thing that's taking damage. Okay, I was gonna like maybe consider Healing Wish, but I clearly don't need that yet. I'm gonna go for a Giga Drain here. So he swaps. Man, I need to try a Nuzzle, I think. Okay, he goes back out into Bronzong here. So we got it down to 25. And I will Nuzzle here just to do a little chip. I guess the alternative is swapping because this is a huge threat to me. And I can pretty easily go out into Donphan here. And I think that's just the smarter play. Let me just Baton Pass, though. So he called Mines. Okay, that's fine. I'm pretty sure that this is heat proof. Just putting it out there. So I could Earthquake. Is it bad if I hit Earthquake and he's not? I could also just go this and knock off. Because if I go this and knock off, he goes Tauros or Incineroar. Tauros kind of a problem, but Tauros also comes out for Donphan. Let me just make sure. Bronzong versus Glade. No item. Yeah, knockoff still kills. Okay. Let's go for that here. Because even removing something else's item gives me value. So. Alrighty, there we go. Glade KOs Bronzong with knockoff. And that gets up another kill for us because Glade is currently kill leader. And that's going to be the first KO of the game. And the most important one, I would say. Because, like I said, opens up Sylveon, which is going to look really good here. Okay, so he goes out into Incineroar, which is much better to see comparatively to Tauros. Only rocker on the team at this point is Flygon, which is great. So, yeah, I'm cool with losing my heavy-duty boots here. The whole purpose of Moltres at this point is to just check Incineroar, because it does it really well, especially after the first initial knockoff, since it won't have the damage multiplier. And we know this is more defensive Incineroar. So I'm going to be ready to calc how much damage it's doing. So right now we are sitting at full. Oh, it goes for acrobatics. Okay. Wasn't expecting that one. Incineroar. Acrobatics. It has an item, right? That was a crit. That did 16%. That was a max roll. That was a max roll crit. So, no attack, it looks like, from what I can tell. Is it worth going for the air slash here, or do I U-turn to play it safe? If he knockoffs, what do I go into? I think I gotta play it safe. I could Fire Blast, but I did a lot to the Zebstrika anyways with air slash last time, so I might go for it. All right, and he stays in, and he's down to about 45. And another flinch, Tog. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be doing that to you, man. I really don't. All right, so we got him down to about 45%. Man, that's brutal. Okay. He finally gets to move. He's at about 20%, and he goes for Parting Shot. All right, so we're still keeping our boots intact. I don't know why I'm so, like, obsessive over these boots. I just don't want Moltres taking a bunch of damage for no reason. I wouldn't be shocked if we saw Zebstrika here, and if we see that, I go Hatchram. Hatchram's like the least useful member, and if anything, I can just throw up a Healing Wish, and if I swap into anything that's already at full HP, it keeps that Healing Wish intact. So that is something to consider. Instead of just like sacking it, you know, and not getting any value, I can just throw that up there. Which is such a cool thing that they allow you to do now. I think that got implemented in Gen 8. And it doesn't come into play too often, but when it does, man, it's frustrating. He can also go Tauros, but if he's more defensive, he might not want to because he doesn't know my investment yet. Like, all he can base it off of is Incineroar Acrobatics, which, I mean, that's not, like, the best. Okay, so he does go out into this here. This is such a problem for me. I think we have to go Sylveon here. Let's try that. I think that's just our best play. This thing's just a problem for us, like I was saying. Like, I don't have anything good on my team to deal with it. At one point in team building, I was considering a Choppleberry Earthworm, but I just couldn't do anything in return. Okay. Perfect. I'll just throw up a Wish. I just want to see what's going on here. Where's my mouse at? There it is. So, Sylveon into Tauros. 255. Oh. Tauros Aqua. Alright, he swaps. So, that did... Okay. Yeah, so no, like, choice item. I think I said that earlier, but I didn't write it down, and I just wanted to be certain. Alright. I can pretty freely go Grafaiai here. That's Grafaiai's whole point, is to, swap it on Gengar. So, let's do it. It'd be nice to keep the Wish. I don't want him to Nasty Plot, though. Any Sludge Waves. Awesome. That still does a lot. 148. That did 45%. It can do that if it's... Wow. Alright, yeah. That just does damage. Yeah, I'll just knock off here. Alright, Sludge Wave. Alright, and I think we're going to knock this out with a combination of 2 hits. No, we won't. I lied. And I can't hard swap out, or parting shot out, so I have to hard swap, but we'll just go Moltres. I really thought that was going to do more damage. I knew I was intimidated and stuff, but goddamn. Good parting shot. He's getting a little bit of momentum here. What do we see? Probably Zebstrika. Tauros again, maybe? Tauros. Okay, now, with Incineroar being so low, what am I taking from a Raging Bull? I'm taking a lot, that's for sure, but oh boy do I hurt him back. And I don't like this Pokemon, so I'm going to do it. And I have a chance to burn. Okay, I didn't get the burn. And oh my, that's Assault Vest. Okay. Good to know. So I think at this point, we let Hatchram go. I need Moltres still. I got good chunk though. So yeah, AV for sure. I mean, unless it's like... No. That's AV. Okay, let's Healing Wish here. We can get Moltres back up, that's fine. Yeah, it's sitting at like 42, I want to say. We didn't get a Nuzzle off, unfortunately, but that's totally fine. Because we're going to heal up Moltres, which is totally... I mean, that's great. I could also do Sylveon. Sylveon might be a little better, but Sylveon can... I think more reliably get itself up. Alright, he swaps here. So we're going to get a free Healing Wish. Alright. Hatchram dies to Healing Wish. Okay. Alrighty. How you doing over there, Sylveon? You're doing alright. I don't even necessarily have to pass this right away. I can just keep it. I can store it. And I don't hate the idea of going out into Gallade. There's just no one move I can freely click, which is kind of the problem. I think I can click Knock Off. Let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. Alright, what are you at, HP-wise? You're less than 15. I can click Knock Off. God, that's so risky. Because it does 15.7 min. It's so risky. I'm going to do it. Fuck it. Oh, no. Oh, no. I shouldn't have done that. Alright. Incineroar KOs Gallade with Acro. That was stupid. That was stupid. Alright, let's go Grafai. Alright. I think we're alright still. Sylveon still looks really strong. Alright. Grafai KOs Incin with Knock. That was so dumb. I don't know why I did that. I knew he could have defense investment. Alright. Let's parting shot here. We will go out into Donphan, who can also just click knock. And we still have Healing Wish in the back. So, gotta keep that in mind. There's the Stealth Rocks. Alright. I think I'm gonna EQ here. He's got a Fear and Ice move. Okay. He has Giga Drain. Alright, what's Ice Shard doing to this? It could have KO'd from the range he was at, unfortunately. Let's Ice Shard here. If you go Tauros, good play. Man, sacking Gallade made me so I'm uncomfortable now with like the position I'm in. I can Ice Shard again, possibly KO. What is Knockoff doing if he has no item? Not enough. Do I still have boots on Moltres? Okay, I do. So it's just between Ice Shard or Knock. I don't know if he wants to sack this. I'll Ice Shard. I don't think he keeps this. He does. Okay. Tauros probably comes out then. Yep. Alright, and we can just go Sylveon. Even though I'd rather go Moltres, we gotta go Sylveon. It's gonna get healed back up. I wasn't sure if it came before or after the hit, but I couldn't go Moltres either way. Here, though, I can just Hyper Voice. And if he goes Gengar, I still have Grafaiai in the back. Oh, he has Iron Head. Oh, I tank that. Don't flinch. Let's go. If I flinch there, I can't really be mad. I flinched him twice. Sylveon KOs Tauros with Hyper Voice. Alright, that opens up a ton. Because that thing was a problem. This is going to KO. And I think I just have to let it KO. And then we know that Flygon's down to 25. He has Wild Charge, not Supercell Slam, so it's not even like worth trying to put a Protect here. So we'll just Hyper Voice. Just do some damage. He is gonna Terra. We're gonna see whether it's Fairy or Grass. Probably Grass. Yep. Okay. That weakens him to Ice Shard. He's going to KO me with Terra Blast here. Alright. Zebstrika KOs Sylveon with Terra Blast. Okay. So, let's look at Zebstrika. Terra Grass. I'm nervous. I won't lie. Donphan's Ice Shard is doing a lot, but not, like, enough. And what is Zebstrika with Wild Charge doing to Grafaiai? He's not KOing. And we do a good chunk with Knockoff here. I can also Encore him. into Terra Blast. And I can try to go Moltres. I don't hate that play. Let's see if I can do it. Let's see if he'll let me Encore him. Because Terra Blast Grass isn't doing much. It's doing 29 to 34. If he goes Gengar, we're alright. If he goes Flygon, I don't think we're KOing Flygon with no item. Not quite. He switches. Damn. Okay. Do we see Flygon? We do. Alright. Flygon with Earth Power. It hurts. Yep, we're not going to do that. We're just going to Parting Shot here. Drop its stats. I'm going to try to go Moltres. And if I can't get it healthy, that's fine. We'll just sack it. But we've only seen Earth Power Giga Drain. He probably has something like Ancient Power in the back. If I had to guess. But I'd rather try than not. Do I just Air Slash? I'm gonna Air Slash. He has Rock Slide. Okay. Flygon KOs Moltres with Rock Slide. Okay, so now we go Donphan. And we threaten with an Ice Shard. 2 Ice Shards do pick up the KO on Zebstrika. And we have Grafai for Gengar. So yeah, we Ice Shard here always. Okay. Donphan KOs Flygon with Ice Shard. Oh man, this is a close game. And I don't know if I take a Zebstrika hit. Only one way to find out, right? Let's just take it. Let's see it. I don't think I will because it's physical. I'm more Spadef. Damn. Oh! That probably mattered. Damn. Damn. Okay. So, Grafai into Zebstrika. Max attack. With Wild Charge. And I am at 201. I can eat a hit from it. So I just have to knock off here. Or wait, he Terra Blasted, right? Okay, so we Encore here. Well, no, because then we have to take 2 hits. No matter what, we have to take 2 hits. But we're guaranteed to live 2 Terra Blasts. We're not guaranteed to live a Wild Charge. So I'm going to Encore. Alright, let's see. We're at 201, so we'll be able to tell easily here if we can take it. Okay. Knock off. It just comes down to a speed tie with Gengar, I think. Gengar. I can KO. Grafai KOs Zebstrika with knockoff. Alright, let's see it. This is close. Man, my heart's fucking beating. Don't be like Focus Sash or something, man. Don't be Focus Sash. Oh, he won the speed tie. Damn. Damn. Gengar KOs Grafai with Psychic Noise. That's unfortunate, but that was a really good game. I think the big thing was I shouldn't have made that Gallade play there. I don't know why I did that. I kind of wanted to give it the KO, and I was just being dumb. That was my main thing. But GG's to Tog. If you guys enjoy, be sure to drop a like and subscribe, and I will see you guys all later. Peace.